Welcome, Aries, to your what they aren't saying but want you to know. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Think about that SP, your special person who's in your life. They're not talking to you, right? What is it that they want to tell you? It's becoming a mystery. Grabbing the current energy first. Current energy, please, for Aries specific person. What is their energy? The Five of Cups. Your special person is focused on a loss, my friends. Disappointment, something that didn't go the way they had hoped would go. They may be replaying some past events, some kind of special feeling that may have went on between the two of you, but then are now feeling that sadness, that guilt, emotional regret. What they're not saying pretty much is, I'm hurting more than I let on. I don't want you to know. Okay. What they aren't saying. The Death card. This is the hidden truth of the reading over here. This is something inside them is ending. It could be an old version of themselves, a fear, some kind of pattern, resistance to this connection. So what they're not saying is, I know I can't keep approaching this the same way that I've been doing it before. Okay. What they want you to hear. Is the Hangman. Wow, two major arcanas over here. This is, they want understanding. That's really what it is. They want understanding. They may not be ready to act quickly, but they're looking at the situation from a complete different perspective. It's like, please understand that I'm trying to see things differently before I make the next move over here, Aries. I can't continue on this way. Something has to change. I gotta change. So whatever went awry over here, they know that it needs a change before they approach you. So let's look at the deeper emotional truth to the situation. Joy and stability. Four of Wands. So pretty much beneath all the confusion, your special person sees this potential for happiness, peace, and stability and connection with you. But their heart knows that this connection could really bring real joy into their life if they just change. There has to be some kind of change for the better, but they know that they need to approach you differently. However that resonates with you. And the final message from them. And then we'll look at it all over here. The final message to you, Aries, says that I relate to you on so many levels, like-minded. So this oracle actually shifts the energy. And I mean, what a dramatic shift it is, really, if you just look at it. Because it's like, okay, it suggests that despite the current emotional distance that's going on between the two of you, and even them, right, pulling back, not showing up, they're still saying that the two of you may share some, similar values, desires, intentions. We may be more aligned than either of us even realizes is what they really believe. Okay. So their overall message to this situation is, I've been carrying this disappointment and emotions that I haven't fully processed. Something inside me is changing, and I know the old way of handling this connection has to end. So they do understand that they have distanced themselves. They have paused. You may feel like they have ghosted you, or just not connecting the way you want them to connect. But it's because they're trying to understand things from this new perspective. But deep down, they do see this possibility of the two of you having, joy, stability, and genuine happiness. Even if, they're not expressing it the same way that they would like to express this to you. But they believe that this could be something. This could be so much more. They're really looking for the Two of Cups behind them, but they're really looking at all the fears and disappointments that have been going on. And if they, I feel like they did this, right? And they know that they did this. They're putting the blame on themselves. If you guys had a spat or whatever the situation is, everybody's situation is different, but they are definitely taking the blame. They're taking all of this because they do not want to rush forward with this, because they just feel like whatever they've been doing, they've just been screwing it up. And it's like they're taking a silent moment. They're taking a hiatus because they just know they're going to keep messing it up. And then what happens if they keep messing it up? They're never going to get you back. They're never going to make this right with you. Right? Now, we'll see how long that takes, right? We will see. But definitely, they're definitely thinking about this very deeply. Having two major arcana sitting here is thinking very deep about this situation. And they definitely want to make this milestone. That is the Four of Wands. So they definitely want to make this a celebration. They definitely want to come back as somebody very special for you and not who they've been before. So they're trying to make these changes with the Death card. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.